The Blank Canvas with ECST.
Applebee's got some of the worst food, man, I've had in a while. You need to travel, you need to get out, you need to see different kind of people. It's gonna make you grow as an individual.
At the end of the day, all that matters is what's in their pocket, getting over on folks. That's all they care about. Give a special shout out to y'all. Appreciate the love. Y'all keep hitting us up. Let us know, how we doing and things.
Ladies, you put it on the scent real good, and he was like, shit, I'm gonna take this bitch to Spain. Ugh.
So basically what you're saying is everybody can be Tim Tebow.
And now, ECST.
Yeah, nah, you a clown, man. What's up, ST?
What's going on, EC? How you feeling, man?
Man, I feel like shit, dog. Yeah, I got a cold, man. I don't know how I got it. I don't know if I got it from this old lady. I bought 2 Red Bulls up to the counter, and that old nasty hussy gonna blow her nose on a napkin and then use that same damn hand to pick up the Red Bull right where I put my lip on it, right where we supposed to drink out of it. And I just stared at her like, for real?
I would have put that junk back.
And she was looking, she was real old, like she shouldn't even be working, man. She had to be like in her like 60s, man, like late 60s. And she like, you need anything else, baby? I'm like, man, yes, a Sudafed, bitch, because of you. Yeah, man. So I had a fever. I got a fever and a sore throat, man. I'm trying to nurse. And I just took off from work, man. I was like, man, I ain't coming in, man.
Quit drinking Red Bulls.
Yeah. That shit don't give you wings, goddammit.
Give you a pitchfork.
Yeah. That should have derailed your ass. Alright, man. But yeah, what's going on with your ST?
Nothing, man. Just they living. Just another week, another opportunity for us to provide everybody with that heat every week like we always do.
Oh yeah, man. That's what we're here for, man. We're here to uplift the people and to bring more knowledge to make you better. Make you better than when you came, than when you left. So when you left, you have a little bit more ammunition, heat that you can push out to the world.
Yes,
and make you feel like you had a productive day. That's what we're here for.
Yep. In spite of our sicknesses.
Oh yeah, you gotta push through the shit. Yeah, at least gotta try.
Yeah. And if not, we'll just cut and paste till we get it right.
Yeah. So y'all excuse me if I sound kind of low. We'll try to push through it, man. So I guess we'll hit them up what we be doing every week, ST.
Yes, sir. This is episode number 23 of the Blank Canvas podcast with your boys EC and ST. Make sure that you follow us on all your podcast streaming services. That's YouTube, Audio Mac, Stitcher, and iTunes. Of course, you can always find us on social media, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. Everything at the Blank Canvas ECST. Or you can hit us up on email at theblankcanvaseCST@gmail.com. Man, make sure you hit that follow and subscribe button. Make sure you also rate us. Let us know how you feel about the show. What you like, what you don't like. And just make sure you tell us how we can help you.
Yeah, man. Like, I see y'all out there at on iTunes or Audio Mac, man. I see y'all, listening to us, man. We appreciate it. Spread the word and just let everybody know what you're listening to. Don't keep it to yourself. Spread the word, spread the wealth. So we can help as many people as we can. But we see y'all on Audio Mac and iTunes, man. We appreciate y'all coming back each week, listening to us. And we're going to be here for the long haul. So thank you for being the first, like the beginning, the
core group.
the core, yeah, the core of the group, man. We always gonna remember y'all. Just if we ever like hit a nerve, or help you out, it makes us feel better if you hit us up on Twitter or through email saying, hey, this topic helped me get us through our week, man. That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
It's about trying to help as much as we can, like we said earlier.
Yes, sir. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the news.
Yep. So, ST, man, what's been going on, man? It's this post-Olympics period.
Yeah, congratulations to all the Olympic athletes, for bringing home all the medals to the USA. I think our total medal count was like 121, something like that.
It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I know.
I think China came in second with like 60 something.
I know. Just destroy them.
Yeah. And I think maybe Russia may have been a little envious because they actually accused of doing some hacking here recently.
A what?
Yeah. So there's some hackers that are thought to be working for Russian intelligence. They carried out a series of cyber breaches targeting reporters at the New York Times and other New York news organizations. So
they're just a culture of cheaters, aren't they? Jesus Christ!
I mean, like, what else do you need? Like, like trying to get us with the Olympics. Now you're trying to, get us with our news outlets. Like, yeah.
them dudes like we gonna win one way or the other. Like shit, we gonna get ours. We gonna get our popcorn. F this shit.
We got one of your boys over here. Now don't you want him back?
Yeah, yeah. You gotta want him back, right? Right? Oh man.
Speaking of him, you told me that he has a movie coming out, right?
Yeah, man. He got his name movie is called Snowden, man. And I forgot the name of the guy that starred in the movie. Hold on, let me look him up because he's played in a lot of. He played in that movie with Bruce Willis, Jumpers, whatever the name of that movie was. Let me see. Yeah, what was his name? Because everybody knows him. When you see him, you'll know who he is. Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna play Snowden.
Wow.
And it comes out. It's gonna come out the 16th of September.
Okay.
It's pretty much chronological, pretty much like who he was, what he did, and
yeah,
see how Hollywood run out of ideas. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this would be an attempt to get him back over here by like waving the check in his face, like, hey man, we gotta get his royalties to somebody. And then like it'd be like a fake check for like 50 mil. You're like, man, I could probably pay off my jail time with this money.
Yeah.
So he get back over here, we're like, we got him. Now waterboard him. Like, oh.
Pretty
much. Y'all just couldn't put me in isolation. You got to waterboard me? Yeah. Hey man, welcome to America. Build a wall. Did
a crime, you pay the time.
Oh man, you sound like what's his face? What's that boxer promoter?
Yeah.
What's the nigga? Yeah, Don King. Like, yeah, get him the. All right, well, Snowden get over here. He's like, did the crime? Got to pay the time. He was like, what the nigga? Like, y'all brought a nigga here for this? What? Yeah, he like more pissed off. He brought in Don King to say some shit to him than him getting arrested. Like, you ever been in a situation where like somebody does something or says something so stupid, like you're not even mad at the situation that you in, you mad at what they you mad at what they say. You're like, what? Like you kind of like look back like, what you just say? Yeah, that shit happens a lot. Like you like take a double take, like what the fuck? Like what? That'd be one of them situations. Like Don King come out of nowhere, like did it crime? I got to pay the time. Only America. Shit, that shit would be hilarious, dude.
It would.
You know what I was thinking about, man, real quick? I was thinking about, man, why isn't there like a, I think I talked to you about this like when we was in college. Like we was gonna like make a TV show. Like it's a nightly talk show. Well, we invite 3 guests on the show. We promote 2 of the guests, but the final guest, we like just flame on that nigga. It's just like it's just like out him and like talk about all his dirt, but they don't know who it is. It's like and you was like, man, we only get to 1 episode after that. Yeah, boy. Like bring on like Jay-Z, Don Lemon, and then like just like somebody random like Will Ferrell. And then we just go in on Don Lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Now what we would have to do is we would have to film like 50 episodes.
Yeah, we'd have
And then
to.
make them have to sign a disclosure agreement. Go ahead and pay them up front, and then go ahead and be like, hey, we got 3 seasons of this shit. It'll be on Netflix. Enjoy, because we ain't going to get no more episodes after this.
Oh, no. we can never do it live.
Yeah, oh, no, man, but that shit will be hilarious, because, like, that person will, like, be caught off guard. Like, you start off all cool with it. Like, yeah, man, so how you doing, Don? Man, you do a big favor seeing in. Like, yeah, man, thank you. All right, man, why you such a coon? He be like, what? And then, like, had guards at the door so he can't get up and leave. You got to answer the questions. That show would be hilarious, man. Don't steal our idea now. Don't y'all steal our idea. We may still do it. Shit, but what you think about them doing a movie about him, man?
I think it's warranted. I think a lot of people, if they tell the story correctly, I think a lot of people would gain more knowledge as to, who exactly Edward Snowden is. Not only that, also gain knowledge with how corrupt, our government can be. I think that's, invaluable knowledge that people can get. But again, they have to tell the story correctly. They have to, be in the business of storytelling and not, entertaining. And that's the problem with Hollywood. A lot of times we just want to entertain and not tell, the story correctly. So
just like your boy Wyclef Jean said on Dave Chappelle, tell them not true, yeah. Tell them I'm Marcus Garvey. Tell them not true. But man, they never gonna do that, man, because it would create a lot of propaganda and more conspiracy theorists would come out of the movie theater. Yeah. America don't need that.
It would definitely raise a whole bunch of questions that they're not ready to answer.
Yeah. You like come out of a movie theater and everybody like iPhone is broken and SIM card is like split on the ground. You're like, man, what happened? Like, do I need to see this movie? Alright, shit. Well, yeah, man, but I may go see it, but it's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing really. It's kind of movie theaters that's going to be out before the end of the year. I want to see, so they may be intriguing just to see where they spin the truth, because they always gonna spin the truth.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna make him out to be like a psychopath. They're gonna discredit him. All you gotta do is just discredit somebody's character. That's the best way to destroy somebody, is just to attack their character.
Say that they're crazy or you know,
deranged, or he got touched when he was a kid, so that's why he fucked up in the head. Like, wait a minute, what's that got to do with this surveillance shit?
Yeah, or medication. Yeah. They won't look at the obvious things, like hey, well, let's address the real issue right here. No.
He got touched in the butthole. That's what really matters. His uncle touched him in the no parts. That's what really matters.
Yeah,
what's going on?
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, you gotta take it for a grain of salt, man. You like Jay-Z says, only entertainment, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of which, man, real quick, man, I saw this video. It was Beyonce and Jay-Z were walking like out of a restaurant, and this guy like got real close up on her, was like trying to take a selfie, and the security guard was doing his job, so Jay-Z came up and like pushed the dude on the ground. That shit was hilarious, dude. Y'all,
Dang.
if y'all get a chance, shit funny. Y'all get a chance, look up Jay-Z being a bodyguard. Just search that on Google. That shit is hilarious. Like the screenshot is hilarious because his eyes like real wide. You know, like they catch like just like still shots, and his eyes like real wide. Like he like oh shit, like because he was like real close up on her. So you know when you reach that level of celebrity, you do have to look out.
Yeah, you do.
You do have to look out for your significant other because that's money, man. Because like that dude could have threw something up in the air and fucked up her throat. That she, her career could be over.
Yeah. Well, it also goes to the point that people need to have more respect for people as well.
Yeah, personal space, man.
Yeah, like at least if you gonna walk up, like at least ask if you gonna, if you can take a picture. Like ask, because I'm sure that if they would have said no, he probably would have tried to do it anyway. But still, at least. At least you can have some peace of mind and not getting chin checked because you didn't ask if you could have a picture first.
Yeah, I was like, can I get a picture? No. Ka-ching! Okay, bye. Yeah, man, you gotta ask, man. Celebrities are people too, man. And they don't want to be treated like animals, but you gotta know once you become a celebrity, your life is not normal anymore.
Yeah.
So, shit. If you ask a regular human, ask a regular 9-to-5 person, if they'll want to be a celebrity, but they just couldn't do what they wanted to do without people want to take pictures with them, I think half of the people, if not 80% of them, will take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was funny because I saw a video of Kobe Bryant sitting with his wife and kids at a diner, and people like secretly taking the video of his kids. And I'm talking about he gave them the ugliest stare he ever seen, dude. Like turn that shit off. Turn that shit off and drink your shake. That shit was hilarious, dude. And you can see like the dude like fumbling with his phone and like turn his phone off. It was hilarious, but that dude starting a venture capitalist fund.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, you hear about it? It's called Bryant and Steimer.
Oh yeah, but he had to get him a Jewish guy.
Hey, no, we so close, man. Cause that's the exact same thing I said when I saw that shit. It's like so. It's $100 million capital venture capitalist fund where he's investing in technology, media, and data companies.
Yeah, that's smart.
So yeah, it's gonna be smart, man. He probably put in like 50 mil. It'll probably be even more, and they splitting that shit. And he really trying to do big things. Him and LeBron. LeBron got a whole bunch of TV shows that he executive produces.
Yeah.
That I didn't know about. He got this one show called Cleveland Hustle. He got this show called Survivor's Remorse. Like, hey man, he gonna own his own team one day, man. He's really diversified his money, man. You gotta give it up to him, cause them shoes are like shit. He can't do it. He can't do it. Doing. Okay, you gotta keep it real, man. Somebody say you want some LeBrons or you want some Jordans. You know what they gonna say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, he definitely said he wants to own a team one day. I just don't. By the time he gets his money up, though, it's teams are probably gonna be worth twice as much as they are now. So I don't know, and who's gonna want to, I guess, sell their team to him. So
yeah, I know he gonna, cause you saw how they did. You saw how they did MJ. Did him dirty and gave him a shit team.
Yeah.
And then how they did Sean Khan, that owns the Jaguars. They gave him a shitty team. Like the top premier teams will never be sold.
Oh no.
Yeah, outside of the family, man. Like the Lakers will never sell. The Celtics will never sell. They'll never sell outside the family.
Nah.
Yeah, man. No, just a dumb move.
Not those cornerstone teams. Those teams that been there since the beginning.
You could get the Cavs though.
They might get Milwaukee.
Yeah. or the Wizards.
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
he may get the Cavaliers by that time.
Do you think Dan? You think Dan Gilbert will sell it to him?
Oh, I forgot he had a son. Hell no. Oh, nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, I wouldn't. I wouldn't like. I don't care what LeBron tell me. Like it's for the land. I got that chip.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't give a shit. It's money.
Unless he go, I don't know, take some other team and move him to Akron.
Shit, the Akron Wizards. Shit, hell yeah, but man, it's good to see. It's good to see. People that have money. Trying to make more money instead of being one of those sob stories where 5 years out the league you ain't got shit.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that, man. You gotta praise people's accomplishments, man.
Yeah, all the smart people, do right.
Yeah, man, they'll definitely do right, man. But okay, I'm sorry for going on that tangent, man. I got something funny for us, man, to get y'all, give y'all a good little chuckle. Like, so what's been like the craziest thing you've ever done to impress a woman, ST?
Probably lied. That's probably the craziest thing I've done. Yeah.
Yeah, the crazy thing I done, like I told everybody earlier on the early episode, I made.
Oh yeah, the brownies.
The brownies, yep, the brownies and like the little peach colored roses. That stinking bitch. She at least could like rub the ass on my jump. But how about this dude jumped? He tried to jump from one building to the next in Oakland, California, and ended up getting stuck in between two buildings. So he tried to jump from it's called Cuba a Mexican Grills restaurant over to this bagel shop next door.
Oh, Cadoba.
Yeah, Cadoba. Yeah, my bad. So yeah, he tried to jump, and then I guess he slipped, and like the buildings are really close together, so he got stuck. So he literally had to go to the building and bust the wall down to get him out. And then what's so funny about it, man? Oh man, the manager of the store the next day said we will not be opening until 7 a.m. due to a man thinking it was a good idea to jump from one rooftop to another to impress his girlfriend and got stuck in between the buildings. like, dude, I guess dude was like, hey, if I do this, man, I'm definitely gonna get some ass tonight. Like, man, if you gotta do all that to get laid, man, she not the one for you. Like, for real, man, you shouldn't have to try to impress somebody jumping from one building to another, man. You could have slipped and fell and cracked. He could have slipped and fell between the buildings head first and snapped his neck.
Yeah, he could have died.
He could have died, man. He better be glad he just got stuck.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He might have did. He might have did that stupid thing on his own accord though. Like, because I'm pretty sure a lot of women have good common sense. So I'm pretty sure she was like, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Spab was like, yeah, don't do it. It's okay. I like you who you are. He's like,
no, that's not enough.
No, I need that jump drizzling when I get out, when I touch down. And I make it to the next building.
Loving me for me is not enough.
Yeah. Dudes, we gotta stop this, man. Like, she already out on a date with you. Man, maybe like 9 times out of 10 she like you, or that other like 10% she could be wanting to get a free meal.
Or you her ride home.
Hell yeah, one or the other, man. You gotta just take your chances. But man, if she already on a date with you, you ain't gotta do anything more to impress her. Just use your conversation. It shows he just has a lack of conversational skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that shit's funny, dude. I know, like, I wonder who called the cops and explained that shit.
she probably had to.
Yeah, it's like, my date stuck between two buildings. It's like, man, we don't have time for prank calls. Like, We have to keep a lot of them for real calls. Like, no, he really stuck between two buildings. Yeah, man, that's so stupid, dude. Yeah, it's a dumbass of the week.
Yep. Finally, I'm pretty sure everybody's been hearing about, all the, sexual harassment cases that Fox News has been facing lately. So now former CEO of Fox News, Roger Ailes, has decided to step down because of his latest sexual assault case. Let me just ask you a question, EC.
What's up?
Do you ever notice how people in power, when there are allegations of them doing wrong, like how they never come out and defend their case, but they just automatically just step down? It's just out of nowhere.
Yeah. They never fess up. They never fess up to what they did. It was like, hey, it's time for me to go. I think I've been here long enough. Like, no,
Yeah.
what did you do? Nah, I think it's time for me to go ahead and go home.
But there's allegations that you raped 3 women. Nah, they just want some money.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, like, but it's 3 different women. Like, all of them lying. They got you on video. They lying.
I just don't get it. Why nobody wants to take ownership of their actions, man?
Well, you got money, man. You don't have to. That's the world we live in.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, man. You got money, you ain't got to do that shit.
Yeah. So within this latest case, it's both Roger Ailes and Bill O'Reilly. So I wonder what Bill gonna do, within these next couple days.
Yeah, he gonna try to cop a plea. Probably blame rap music.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, some random shit.
Yeah, Andrea Tantaros filed the lawsuit, and she was quoted as saying, "Fox News masquerades as a defender of traditional family values, but behind the scenes, it operates like a sex-fueled Playboy Mansion-like cult, steeped in intimidation, indecency, and misogyny."
Wow. You think she'll get another job?
Well, she worked for Fox News, so I don't know what I guess what is next? C-SPAN maybe?
Yes, HLN or CNN
or CSNBC, something like that. So she might get something. She's
she a whistleblower. ST. I don't know. You know how when people people snitch, they never get another job.
That's true, but the other factor that you have to look at is, she's a decent looking white woman, so that kind of trumps everything else.
Yeah, she'll be all right. Might have start her own YouTube channel. She'll make it. Shit, you don't worry about nobody touching you.
That's true.
Yeah. That's sad, man. You can't like. I mean, I kind of do hate it for good looking women out there that actually do put forth, they put forth the effort to learn and, have a degree and is very smart. Yeah. But people still don't take them seriously because they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And all you think about is just how I'm gonna dick her down, and she 10 times smarter than you are.
Yeah.
Man.
We just have a history of misusing our women.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just another case that I've got the money, I've got the power. So if you want to get paid, or if you want to move up in this company, you're gonna either do what I say, or you can leave.
Oh so. Yeah, just speaking of which, that made me remember an episode of Family Guy where I forgot who was writing the book, but it was like a little joke where it was a penguin talking to this like beautiful lady. For Penguin Publishing, talking about, do you want a book in black and white? She's like, yeah. Well, she said, well, little black and white got to get in on you. And then and then he looked at the camera, he looked at the fourth wall, and raised his eyebrows, like, yeah. Man, that kind of sucks, dude. I can see it sucking being a beautiful woman that's smart trying to make it in corporate America, dude. That just gotta suck,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
It has to suck.
Because as you said, they don't take you seriously for, what you got, upstairs.
Nope.
Instead they're looking at your body and thinking of ways that they can take advantage of you. So yeah,
that's just rough, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know, like, only thing that you can do, it's sad you have to do that, but you're gonna have to, get more, females on those executive boards, make sure it's, a good mix of people on the board, from, white, black, male and female and all different types of races. So that person can have somebody to confide in.
Yeah, they could be represented by somebody.
Yeah, and then it won't be as much, bullshit when you do try to find somebody to talk to. You can find someone.
Yeah.
And they'll believe you unless that motherfucker on the payroll be like, oh, he ain't touching it. Like, I got DNA evidence of his semen right here in his bag. That's what Chobani yogurt, man. Go on, so
I was just about to say that's yogurt.
You can't fool me, man. I know Greek yogurt when I see it. She looking around like, man, what I gotta do? It's a Chobani yogurt. Oh man. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to the topic of the week.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We talked about this subject before a little bit, stemming from another one of our episodes. But, we wanted to bring to, surface how to deal, with rejection. A lot of times, as we said, we talked about in some news stories before where, people have actually gone out and killed someone or, or,
It's not funny, man. It's just sad. That's why that's why we're chuckling. It's sad, man. People will do this.
Yeah, you actually kill or do something else irrational, because they were rejected. Like the guy you saw at the club when the girl wouldn't dance with him, so so he acted like he was gonna shoot her.
Yeah, man, that jump blew my mind, man. Like my eyes got so wide, I was like, for real, dog? Like,
yeah,
for real?
Yeah. So in today's episode, we're gonna give you 5 different ways that mentally strong people handle rejection. So the first thing you got to do is to even put yourself in this situation, you got to ask yourself a question. Mm-hmm. And the question is, have you ever noticed how being turned down stops some people from trying again while other people bounce back, stronger than ever? Mm-hmm. Of course, we all experience the sting of rejection, but mentally strong people use that pain to grow stronger and become better. Whether you were excluded from a social engagement or you were passed up for a promotion, rejection hurts. It doesn't matter what it is. Nobody likes to feel as if they're not good enough. But the way you choose to respond to rejection determines the entire course of your future.
Yeah, I have to agree with ST on that, man. You can't take things to heart.
Yeah.
Because, usually it's more factors than it just being just because it's you. It could be that person's going through some things. Mm-hmm. They could one of their parents could have just died. They could be, in a financial situation. They could, have they could be just getting into a divorce. You don't know. Because they had a ring on their finger anymore. They have to deal with, custody battle, custody issues. Just don't, like ST trying to say, just don't internalize the rejection when you get rejected, because that could end up fucking you up, but it's gonna cause like a bacteria effect, and it's gonna affect you, and then you're gonna affect the next person, and then it's gonna affect the next
Yep.
person. It's gonna just spread like wildfire, and then nobody's gonna want to talk to anybody, and nobody's gonna want to try to communicate with anybody. It's gonna just cause one big clusterfuck of
Yep.
this destruction.
And what you just said, goes right into the first point. The first point that mentally strong people deal with the rejection is they acknowledge their emotions. Rather than suppress, ignore, or deny the pain, mentally strong people acknowledge their emotions. They admit when they're embarrassed, sad, disappointed, or discouraged. They have confidence in their ability to deal with uncomfortable emotions head on, which is, pretty much essential to coping with your discomfort in a healthy manner.
Yeah, man, I totally agree with that, because there's no way that you ever been on a job, or if you ever like gone out and tried to talk to like a male or a female, you haven't been rejected. And if you if you listen to this right now and you said I've never been rejected, you're lying to yourself, because this happened to you. Either like that person's done it in a subtle way where they're just like, oh no, my back hurt or something, so I'm gonna go sit down over here, and you just keep walking. You're like, oh, she won't reject me, her back hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that, like no, you just got rejected, but you have to. You just can't let it get to you. You have to literally like take a it comes back to a self-esteem issue with me when it comes to rejection. If somebody rejects you, you can't look at yourself in the mirror and be like, man, why is she like me? I had on my best clothes, I had on my favorite cologne on today, and my Jordans were fresh. Like, what's wrong with her?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with me? Like, did I not have new Jordans? Then you start searching online, like like new Jordans 2016. Like, what did I miss? Like, knowing it's not what you got on, But it's never what have you got on. It's about your mouthpiece and the way you carry yourself and how you view yourself. So, after you get rejected, if it's really fucking with you, you need to look in the mirror and be like, hey, you can be like, hey, I am somebody, I am this, whatever, whatever it takes for you to pump yourself up, to get yourself back to that mental state that you were, where you just cool and chill.
Yeah.
Before that situation, you need to get yourself back to that phase, because if you let that just chip at your armor, chip at your self-esteem, that being your armor.
Yeah.
After a while, you be walking around in damn junkyard shit. You gonna have like a bit like a tub of like KFC tub on your head. That's your helmet. And you gonna have some damn Walmart bags as your damn shoes if you keep that shit up. So like I said before, never internalize the rejection. Yeah. Always put it on that person. Be like, hey, they having a fucked up day. Something going on with them, because it ain't me. And you keep on rolling.
Yeah. You actually gave me another great point, and which you should try to minimize the pain by convincing yourself or somebody else that it was no big deal.
And don't do it with drugs, y'all. Let's stop that shit. No. Shit, yeah. It ain't me. Pass my pipe.
Yeah. Yes.
My bad, man. Go ahead.
No, you good. So, don't try to minimize the pain. Acknowledge that junk and get over it. But point number 2, mentally strong people deal with rejection by viewing rejection as evidence that they're pushing the limits. Mentally strong people know that rejection serves as proof that they're living life to the fullest. They expect to be rejected sometimes, and they're not afraid to go for it, even when they suspect it may be a long shot. If you never get rejected, you may be living too far inside your comfort zone.
Yep.
You can't be sure you're pushing yourself to your limits until you get turned down every now and then.
Yeah, dude. Hey, man, you hit the nail on the head, man. Like, if you never been rejected, or somebody ever just said something like bad about you, you've been living in your comfort zone your whole life. So just think back all through, no matter what time you are in your life, if you're, adolescent, grown adult, or you're still going through it in, your 20s or your 30s, and you think back, like, man, have I ever been rejected? Or, has anybody ever said no to me? And if you can think back, and it's only been like 2 or 3 times that's happened to you, you lived in your little secure little bubble, and you have not lived life. You need to get out of it. That shows that you're not a risk taker, and you weren't put on this earth just to go to your little, same little area every single day. Come home, complain that you're bored, and not do anything, and not meet new people. Because you can even take the internet has made it like a little bit easier to take risk every single day with dating apps.
Yeah.
Or Instagram.
God.
Yeah, man, that shit. So you can even if you hadn't even been rejected online yet, that means you ain't taking risk online. If you see somebody that that you're not getting catfish or nothing, and she, he or she, because you never can tell nowadays, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You talking to somebody on Instagram, like, hey, let's FaceTime real quick before I meet up with you. Like, you see my pictures? Like, no, let's FaceTime real quick.
I mean, you might have the one case.
Yeah.
Where, the transsexual will tell you that he's a transsexual.
Yeah. And then you may be down with that. You may be like, okay, cool. I was down with that anyway. I was hoping for that. And he'd be like, oh, word? And he was like, yeah. Like, you gonna help me with my post-op? He's like, nah, I like you the way you are. And she'd be like, what? Yeah. Everybody was like, what? But no, I just jokes, y'all. But you definitely need to be like, shit. If you haven't been rejected at all in your life, this weekend, especially if you're single, man, just go out there and just try to holler at, females and males that like for females, put yourself in a position to be hollered at. And like for the males, like go out and like holler at a female that you just think just out of your league. And just see how you do.
Yeah, that's a good challenge.
Yeah, man. Just like I want y'all to hit us up on Twitter at Blank Canvas ECST and let us know how you do. Just go out this weekend, holler at somebody that you think is just out of your league, and just see if you can get his or her number. And then go from there and see. You never know. You might meet your future wife or husband this weekend by taking a risk. And then okay, what's the worst thing that can happen? You can walk up to her, she'll say, and for the dude, she'll say, "Oh, you ugly, or you short, or I got a man."
Or you're not my type.
You're not my type because like women nowadays not gonna really say anything that's hurtful unless you're around a hood rat. Because niggas out here are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're out here killing people for getting rejected, so they're not gonna really say anything too mean to you to hurt your self-esteem. So what do you have to lose? That's the whole point. Yeah.
Also, women are looking for a man. Period.
Hey man, like for real, like real talk, dude. Like I was talking to one of my homeboys a couple days ago. I was like, man, if I wanted to, I could have like about 6 girlfriends, man. Just because down in the A, women, outnumber men like 10-1.
Yep.
But that's not right, so I'm not gonna do that. But it's that easy. Cause like man, I just be going out, doing my thing every single day, and I be having women hollering at me all the time. I don't even be noticing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm so focused on trying to get my life together and trying to get shit done. And I'm like, oh, she was trying to holler at me. She was trying to get the D. And I was like, oh well. And I keep it pushing, man. So, your goal for this weekend is to get rejected and figure out a way how to come up out of your rut, man. Now that's a real life lesson that can be taught, because nobody really ever gonna tell you that. Nobody's gonna be like, hey, we want you to go out this weekend and we want you to get rejected, and we want you to find a way to recoup from that. Most shows or books would be like, find a way to meet that happy medium where you won't get your nuts crushed and you won't feel and you can still pick yourself up. Go out there and get rejected. Like your mentality this weekend should be like, hey, I'm gonna get rejected, and I'm gonna figure that shit out. I'm gonna push on to the next one. Cause like the next female or male that's right behind that could look better, have more money, you know what I'm saying, and can slang it better or whatever's going on. She can slang that, but she can slang it, slang it good too. So you never know.
Yeah.
So that's y'all homework for this weekend, man. Go get rejected. There we go.
Like that.
That's a good idea, dude. Yeah.
If I wasn't committed, I'd do that junk myself.
Hey, I might go ahead and go do it. I ain't got nobody. Let's go ahead and let's get some rejections this weekend. See how I bounce back from it. Because all I'm going to do is say, when I walk away from like stinking bitch, and then go to the next one.
Just keep a tally.
Yeah, keep a tally. If it goes over 10, I might have to get the APB out on me. He's like, people like, he listen to his own damn advice. Look at this nigga.
keep a tally of all the stinking bitches you come across.
Yeah. It'd be like just lose count. Like it'd be like the whole like front put like on a piece of notebook. It'd be like some of these slashes they like blur together. You know how you do Roman numerals on a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Like you're like a black pen. You're like doing real close together. After a while, you can't count them bitches because they so it's so close together you can't see shit.
Yeah.
That's how many stinking bitches I might run into this weekend. But no, it's all jokes, y'all, man. But we definitely want y'all to do it this weekend and see how it works out for you.
Yeah. Number 3, mentally strong people treat themselves with compassion. Rather than think, you're so stupid for thinking that you could do that. Mentally strong people treat themselves with compassion. They amp themselves up. They motivate themselves. They respond to negative self-talk with a kinder, more affirming message. Whether you got dumped by your longtime, love or blindsided by a recent firing, beating yourself up doesn't help you at all. It doesn't do you any good. It's only going to make things worse. So, speak to yourself like you are your best friend. Drown out, all those harsh inner critics that you have and give yourself a pep talk.
Yeah, man. Like positive thoughts breeds positive energy. So if you're already a positive person, getting rejected not really going to hurt you that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not really going to hurt you whatsoever. Like, man, like when I was a child, my mom always taught me, man, she's always said this, man, ever since I've been alive. She's like, man, be your biggest cheerleader.
Yeah.
Like always, because nobody else is going to do it for you.
Yeah.
Like, ST and I, we're here for you, man. And we'll be your cheerleader. But, after the hour podcast over and we go off, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that you can redo is, replay it over, which we don't mind. But you got to build up that little...
Up to you.
Yeah, exactly. You got to build that little voice up in your head, man. Not like a crazy voice, but like a cheerleader. We wake up in the morning and be like, hey, I'm going to have a good day today. And that's what you're saying in your head, even though you know that shit not true. You know what I'm saying? Let that cheerleader take on that burden. Let him fight through all the negativity and waste and shit with his shield and his sword. Like, I'm gonna fight through this negativity. Like, goddamn, what happened to you yesterday? Like, we're gonna get through this shit together.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But just like make a voice in your head and say, hey, I am better. I am somebody. I'm gonna have a great day today. Something special is gonna happen to me today. I'm gonna make something happen today. I'm gonna have a breakthrough today. Just keep telling yourself. Just give yourself positive affirmations over and over in your head every single day. Even when you wake up, from you wake up till you go to bed every night. Make sure you give yourself positive affirmation. That's gonna help out a lot. As far as with your self-esteem and getting rejected. Like, you get rejected, it's gonna be like somebody throwing a rock up against a boulder. And shit just gonna bounce off. And you be like, okay. I'm about to go get me some Starbucks coffee and holler at this barista and see what he or she is doing once they get out, so they can make me a real latte. Pumpkin spice.
A latte of human juices.
Yeah, y'all gonna be a tall or a venti. It's up to you. Oh, man.
Yeah. Number 4. Mentally strong people refuse to let rejection define them. Mentally strong people don't make sweeping generalizations when they get rejected. If a company decides to turn you down for a job, don't declare yourself as incompetent. Or if you get rejected by, a girl or some dude, don't conclude that you're unlovable. Keep the rejection in its proper perspective. One person's opinion or one single incident should never define who you are. Don't let your self-worth depend upon other people's opinions of you. Just because someone else thinks something about you doesn't mean it's true. And I am a total living testament to that, because I don't give a damn what nobody thinks about me.
Hey, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know 100%. Like, that's the first thing I noticed about ST when I met him back in college. I was like, this dude don't give a shit. He don't give a damn what you think about him or what he has to say. He gonna say what he gonna say. He don't give a crap.
That's right.
Yeah, that's how you should be, man. But we live in that age of I want them retweets and I want them likes and I want them follows, and we don't get those. That just shows that we're worthless. Yeah. Especially like when your friend at high school got like 5,000 followers and you got 200. And most of them are bots. But yeah, you should never let other people define your self-worth or your happiness. Like we said before, pretty much what he said was just self-explanatory, man. Don't let that one rejection just totally shut you down. Like if you're going into like a field, let's say you go into like a field of like recruiting, trying to be a recruiter, and then like you get an interview and like you get to the final interview and the supervisor say, hey, I don't think this is a career for you. You might need to look down another career path. And then you get back online and then you about to type in recruiter, and he's like, I don't know, man. Maybe he or she is right. And, you need to be like, fuck that. You need to type this shit all the way in and hit enter as hard as you can and find somebody that will accept you, because there is somebody out there for you. Yeah. So just don't let one person's words seek into you and cut off, quote unquote, the road that you're supposed to take or your destination that you're supposed to, to live in the first place. Don't ever let them cut off different avenues for you. Yeah. Yeah, don't ever let that happen.
Yeah, because, how do you prosper from, allowing rejection to define who you are? It pretty much, it sets you in a tone of, like we said earlier, that you're not good enough. You fall into a deep rabbit hole. And, pretty soon you won't have enough gumption to even get up and try.
Yeah, man, that shit could demoralize some people, man. They'll keep some people in their house and they'll never leave. And then that person is pretty much just destroy another life, man. So you definitely don't want that. You don't want your life destroyed over one person, man. You can't let one person. They probably going through some bullshit. They're using you.
Or one rejection.
Yeah, one rejection. They're using you as a boost because their life's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. A lot of people do that junk, man. A lot of people just go out and look for people they could just hurt mentally. Yeah. Yeah. So don't let it get to you, man. Don't let it get to you.
And number 5, mentally strong people have a tendency to learn from rejection. Mm-hmm. Mentally strong people ask themselves, what did I gain from this? So they can learn from the rejection. Rather than simply tolerate the pain, they turn it into an opportunity for self-growth. With each rejection, they grow stronger and become better. Whether you learn about your areas in your life that need improvement, or you simply recognize that being turned down isn't as awful as you imagined, rejection can be a good teacher. So use rejection as an opportunity to move forward with more wisdom.
Yeah, man, that's a very poignant point. You can always learn from your successes and your failures. So when you do get rejected, ask yourself, like we said earlier, don't internalize it, but ask yourself if it's like for a job interview, like, hey, what did I do wrong? Did I not, come more prepared? Did I not, answer the question properly?
Mm-hmm.
Or, was I not being true to myself? Was I nervous? If I was nervous, why was I nervous? Why, usually when people are nervous, they're not prepared.
Yeah.
Or they're just not confident in themselves. So you should always just, now you can look within yourself on this to try to find a way to, uplift yourself and, make yourself a better person by asking yourself, what did I do wrong? It kind of,
Yeah.
it's more geared towards, job and the business side than more of just, it could be applied to
both.
it could be applied to both, man. But
Yeah.
if it's for like the only thing I can see is somebody getting, kind of like reevaluate the situation to get rejected by a female or a male is like, did my breath smell? What did I what did I say?
It's definitely something that you did.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it's something that you did, or I think maybe that 10th time it may be what you look like.
Yeah, it might just not just be that that person. Might not be that person's type.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You can't be everybody's type. If that was the case, nobody, everybody's different look wouldn't appeal to everybody. Like, everybody would appeal to everybody, and I know that's not the case.
No.
That's not the case, man. It's like some people like, tall, burly, Gotham looking dudes. Some females like the little dainty, skinny jean wearing cats.
Yeah.
To each his own. Like, which one gonna protect you in an alleyway, and then which one is gonna try to jump over to another building and get stuck? Like, which which one you want? You know what I'm saying?
Or most importantly, which one is gonna keep you away from that alleyway or building?
Yeah, exactly. So, I would just definitely take the time to. Yeah, like I remember this one time I got to like the 5th interview at this job, and I didn't get the job because I really didn't want it to begin with. But when I went in there, he asked me, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" I gave that old, common answer like, I want to, be, at least a manager or a supervisor or, climbing my way up to being a CEO of the company. That old. And then
yeah, right, nigger.
Yeah, exactly. And so I gave him that answer. Then I kind of was like, so. And then I was like, that's the last thing I asked him. And I was like, so what kind of sports you're into? Because I saw he had like a football on his desk. He had like golf clubs, and I tried to bridge the conversation towards that. And he talked about that, but I never went back to the job. And that's where I lost it. I didn't get. I realized that's why I didn't get that job, which I didn't really give a shit about, which is good. that job had shitty hours, so I'm glad I didn't get that job. Like, I would never be home, just be working for a paycheck and never get to do anything with it, man. So, everything happened for a reason, man. I didn't get that job. I realized why I didn't get it, and I was like, okay. And I just kept applying for other jobs. Man, you can't dwell on. That's another thing, man. You can't dwell you can't dwell on rejection, like we said earlier, man. It's like right after that shit happened, because like a week or two later, I got like a call. It's like, oh, we didn't select you. I was like, okay, whatever. And shit, turned on my PlayStation, like, like, all right, whatever. Keep this shit rolling, Shit, F that, man. Like, shit, life's too short to be worried about being one company's drone or one cog in the big machine, man.
Yeah.
There's plenty of jobs around there if you want to be a cog in the machine, or if you want to start your own business. There's that's where the real money is anyway. So if you get rejected by a big company, man, don't worry about it, man, because there's always gonna be other jobs out there. As long as you didn't take a shit on his desk or say something say something bad, he's not gonna put you on the blacklist. And then you just keep it trying, man. Like, what I always do, even when I'm at the job that I'm at, like, every week or two, I'll apply for other jobs that pay more.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, especially if I
think a lot of people do that.
If you don't do that, you need to do it. Especially if the job, like, the ceiling on the company, like, the ceiling for the job is really low. Like, as far as how much you can get paid, you need to try to find ways to get the hell out of there. So, always at least apply for, like, 2 or 3 jobs at least at least four times a month. Try to apply for some jobs. At least 2 jobs every time you sit down to apply for it, and always update your resume as well.
Yeah.
Try to refine it and refine your cover letter, or just try to brainstorm and like get a group of people and group think and try to get a business started. Y'all both put y'all funds together, get a business started, man. Do that too.
There are all kinds of options that people can look to. It's just a matter of doing it. It's not just saying it, or not just one day I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do this. To get up and do that jump, like so put it into action. So
yeah, most definitely, man. You don't want to sit up saying I'm gonna do something, and then you turn around and you're damn near 50. Be like, I'm gonna do it. And be like, granddad, you ain't gonna do shit, but take me to McDonald's. Like, you right. You're like, you roll up to the drive. Yeah, you driving up through the drive-through saying, "Can I get a McPick too?" Like with a tear coming down your face. Like, I ain't did shit with my life, but can I get a McPick too? Oh man! But I hope y'all use this weekly Wednesday wisdom to great use, man. And if y'all need to rewind it, start it over, play it again. Let it really sink in. If you need to, write down a piece of paper, man. Get a pen and pad or put it on your phone.
Yep. Type
the bullet points down on your phone, man, and use them, man. We want y'all to use what we give to y'all each week to make y'all a better person, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see like a news article one day saying I listened to a podcast and it helped me get out of my rut, and it helped me be the person I am today, and I'm a multi-millionaire. And then we gonna like cut us a check. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding, but yeah, man, we're here to uplift and help. So let us know how we help you every single week.
Yes, sir.
You got anything else, ST?
Man, that is it for the week, man. That's it for me.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to nurse myself back to healthy. Maybe you'll hear a regular voice EC next week's episode. I'm praying. I'm about to go give me some orange juice right now and some throat lozenges.
Yeah.
So y'all stay blessed, man. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir. Enjoy the rest of your week, y'all. Episode number Michael Jordan. We gonna holler at y'all next week. Yeah.
We don't care about you. I just want your money. Buy my shoes. Thank you for listening to Blank Canvas Podcast. We'll see you next week.